So good morning, Conestoga. I'm here with Dr. Sterenzak, and he has a very special Super Bowl talent. What would you say that is?
Yeah, so as long as I can remember, I've been able to just take in and remember a lot of Super Bowl facts.
Wow.
Loved growing up watching the game. It was able to connect with my dad. And through the years, I just had this talent. I would say since like second grade, I realized it was a thing. And you'll see, it's a little odd.
So maybe you should have been a statistician instead of an assistant principal, right?
I don't know, man. NFL films, you need somebody, you know.
All right, so we're going to start. And Dr. Sterenzak is just going to go ahead and spit out all the Super Bowl facts he knows in straight years. Is that what we're going to do?
Here's what we're going to do. So I hope I can give you the best performance possible.
Okay.
Right? This knowledge is up here. It's kind of deliver.
And we'll be keeping score. We're going to keep score.
Like right now under the lights, can I deliver for you? I'm going to be able to give you all the teams, winners, losers, MVPs. I know that like I know my name. I'm hoping I can give you every score. And if there's ever like fun facts or anything, we can follow that up. So it's not just memorizing what it was. It's like, I don't know. It's all encompassing.
All right.
It's not normal, but here we go.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Stoga. Here he goes.
Here we go. Super Bowl I, Green Bay Packers over Kansas City Chiefs, 35-10, Bart Starr MVP. Super Bowl II, Green Bay Packers over Oakland Raiders, 33-14, MVP Bart Starr. Super Bowl III, New York Jets over Baltimore Colts, 16-7, MVP Joe Namath. Super Bowl IV, Kansas City Chiefs over Minnesota Vikings, 23-7, MVP Len Dawson. Super Bowl V, Dallas Cowboys lost to the Baltimore Colts, 16-13. MVP was Chuck Howley. He was actually on the losing Dallas Cowboy team. He's the only MVP from the losing team. Super Bowl VI was Dallas Cowboys over Miami Dolphins, 24-3. MVP was Roger Staubach. Super Bowl VII was the Miami Dolphins, 14. Washington 7, MVP was Jake Scott. That was the year the Miami Dolphins went on 17-0, perfect season. Super Bowl VIII is Dolphins over Vikings. That is 24-7. That's Larry Zonka, running back, MVP. Super Bowl IX is the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Minnesota Vikings, 16-6. MVP is Franco Harris. Super Bowl X is the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Dallas Cowboys, 21-17. MVP was Lynn Swann. Super Bowl XI, Oakland Raiders 32, Minnesota Vikings 14. MVP is Fred Biletnikoff. Super Bowl XII is the Dallas Cowboys over the Denver Broncos, 27-10. Only time Super Bowl had two co-MVPs, Randy White and Harvey Martin of the Dallas Cowboys. Super Bowl XIII is the where am I at? Am I 13 here?
13.
Okay, 13, yeah. Sorry.
Lucky number 13.
Yep. Super Bowl 13 is the Steelers over the Cowboys, 35-31, Terry Bradshaw. Super Bowl 14 is the Steelers over the LA Rams, 31-19, Terry Bradshaw, MVP. 15 is a little bit of a local connection here. That is the Raiders over the Eagles, 27-10, first Eagles appearance. Jim Plunkett was the MVP with that one. Super Bowl 16 was the San Francisco 49ers over the Cincinnati Bengals, 26-21. Joe Montana was the MVP. Super Bowl 17 was the Washington over Miami Dolphins, 27-17. John Riggins, MVP, big time fourth down run there. Super Bowl 18, LA Raiders over Washington, 38-9. Marcus Allen, MVP, beast running performance that game. Super Bowl 19 is 38-16. That is Joe Montana over Dan Marino in the Super Bowl. So 49ers over Dolphins. MVP was Joe Montana. Super Bowl 20, that's the 85 Bears. That's Chicago 46, New England Patriots 10. Richard Dent was the MVP. Super Bowl 21, New York Giants 39. Denver Broncos 20. Phil Simms, MVP.
I was a New Yorker back then. I lived there.
Nice, same, yeah.
I remember it.
Those Giants, best, yeah.
That was a great
awesome
team.
Super Bowl 22, Washington over Denver Broncos, 42-10. Doug Williams was the MVP. Washington put up 35 points in the second quarter. It was like wild offense. Super Bowl 23, Joe Montana leads the 49ers over the Cincinnati Bengals, 20-16. Jerry Rice was the MVP of that one. Super Bowl 24, San Francisco 49ers 55, Denver Broncos 10, Joe Montana MVP. Super Bowl 25, great game. New York Giants 20, Buffalo Bills 19.
I
Otis
remember.
Anderson, MVP, Scott Norwood, wide right.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable game. Super Bowl 26, Washington over Buffalo 37-24. Mark Rippon, MVP. Super Bowl 27, Dallas Cowboys over Buffalo Bills 52-17.
Bills could not win then.
They could not win. Yeah, it's going to be their
Not
third loss in a
win.
row. Troy Aikman, MVP in the Rose Bowl, just crushing them. The next year, it's Buffalo again losing to Dallas. Dallas wins 30-13. Emmitt Smith is the MVP. Buffalo was like winning at halftime, and it just like falls apart in the third quarter. We're at Super Bowl 29.
Yep.
Jeez, we're like 30 years ago, so we have a long way to go. All
I know,
right,
but we
so-
still remember it. That's really
Still
sad.
remember it, yeah. 7th grade, San Francisco 49ers over the San Diego Chargers, 49-26, Steve Young, MVP. Super Bowl 30, Dallas Cowboys over the Pittsburgh Steelers, 27-17, Larry Brown, MVP, infamous Neil O'Donnell interceptions, breaking the heart of Pittsburgh. Super Bowl 31, Green Bay Packers over the New England Patriots, 35-21, Desmond Howard, MVP, kick returner. Could have gone a couple different directions there, Brett Favre or Reggie White, but Desmond Howard had a huge kickoff return touchdown that really sealed the deal there. Super Bowl 32, this is a great game. John Elway finally gets the ring, 31-24 over the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, Broncos over Packers. Broncos go back-to-back in Super Bowl 33, 34-19. I'm sorry, Super Bowl 32's MVP was Terrell Davis, running back. Sorry.
It's okay.
That. Going into 33, John Elway, MVP, 34-19, Broncos over Falcons. Super Bowl 34? 34, that is the St. Louis Rams over the Tennessee Titans, 23-16. Kurt Warner, MVP. Kevin Dyson gets tackled at the 1-yard line. That one. Super Bowl 35, that is the Baltimore Ravens, 34. New York Giants, 7. MVP, Ray Lewis. Not great. Super Bowl 36, we're up to. Okay, this is the rise of the Patriots. This is Tom Brady leading the Patriots over the Rams, 20-17. Tom Brady with the MVP. The next year is Super Bowl 37. That is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 48. Oakland Raiders, 21. That is Dexter Jackson as the MVP of that one. Super Bowl 38, Patriots 32, Panthers 29. Really good game. Brady with the MVP on that one. Super Bowl 39 is the Patriots over the Eagles in Jacksonville, and that's 24-21. MVP of that game was Deion Branch. Going to Super Bowl 40, Pittsburgh Steelers over the Seattle Seahawks, 21-10. MVP was Hines Ward. Super Bowl 41 is the Indianapolis Colts over the Chicago Bears, 29-17. Peyton Manning is the MVP. Maybe the real MVP of that was Prince. Unbelievable halftime show.
That was a good halftime show.
In the rain in Miami. That's like, it's a cool moment. What am I
42.
42. Yeah, 42. Giants over the Patriots, 17-14, ending the undefeated season.
Is that Eli?
That's Eli Manning with the MVP there. Yeah, wow. Super Bowl 43, you go 27-23. That's the Steelers over the Cardinals. Santonio Holmes with the MVP. We go to 44. That is the Super Bowl 44 is the Indianapolis Colts losing to the New Orleans Saints 31-17. Drew Brees MVP.
Drew Brees, yep.
Sean Payton with that onside kick at the half. Tracy Porter with that interception. Great game. That gives us to 45.
Yep.
That is the Green Bay Packers over the Pittsburgh Steelers 31-25. Aaron Rodgers with the MVP. 46, we get the rematch. Giants beat the Patriots again. Very similar game. 21-17. Eli Manning with the MVP. Got David Tyree with the helmet catch in 42. Got Mario Manningham with that sideline catch in 46. Like, unbelievable. Super Bowl 47, that's where we go. That's the infamous power outage game, right?
That's
With the halftime
right.
show. So that's the
Forgot about
Ravens over the 49ers. That's 34-31. That's Joe Flacco with the MVP. Super Bowl 48, the outdoor cold Super Bowl, played in New Jersey in the Meadowlands. That's the Seahawks over the Broncos, 43-8. And Malcolm Smith is the MVP linebacker for the Seahawks. We're up to now 49. 49. Going into a lot of controversy in 49. You got Deflategate, but the Patriots
Right.
over the Seahawks, 28-24. Phenomenal fourth quarter. Tom Brady with the MVP on that one. 50. We got the Denver Broncos 24, Panthers 10, Von Miller with the MVP. 51, we got the comeback. That is Tom Brady and the Patriots over the Atlanta Falcons. Brady gets the MVP, 34-28, first Super Bowl to go in overtime at that point. We're up to 52. 52, obviously a big one out over here. 41-33, Eagles over the Patriots. Nick Foles, Philly. I mean, unbelievable performance by Nick Foles. That's really cool. Next one is 53. That is the Patriots over the LA Rams, 13-3. Julian Edelman is the MVP. I think that's an underrated Super Bowl. It's an awesome defensive game. I mean, it was boring. It was 13-3, I think, for a lot of people. But like defensively, that was a really great game. Shout out to Belichick on that. Great game plan. 54, right? We got here come the Chiefs. Mahomes and the Chiefs beat the 49ers 31-20. Mahomes gets the MVP. Kyle Shanahan, man, put that clock management down.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah. Then you got Brady with the Bucks. The next year, we're up to, what are we, 55 here, right? Tom Brady with the MVP. Buccaneers win 31-9. They kept the Chiefs from scoring a touchdown. The next year, we go to, what number are we at?
56.
56, all right.
Yeah,
I got it. It's funny. You would think the more recent ones, but then like life just catches up with you.
Yeah, and you haven't thought about it.
56 is 23-20. That is the LA Rams over the Cincinnati Bengals. Cooper Kupp with the MVP. 57 is the Chiefs over the Eagles. 38-35. Mahomes. Super Bowl 58 was the Chiefs over the 49ers. 25-22 also goes into overtime. Mahomes at the MVP. Super Bowl 59 is on Sunday.
Ooh.
I think I'm.
What is your prediction for Sunday?
Yeah, so I think I'm definitely also like obviously just being able to do what I just did. Like I'm also always loving watching like the history and like watching the story, right? I think for the Chiefs, obviously like the idea of like a three-peat is so hard to do, right? I mean the Chiefs play mistake-free football. They get into a lot of close games, and I get the narrative about like tight calls and things like that, but like they're in those situations where those calls like matter so much. But on the other hand, like the Eagles have a strong narrative with like Saquon Barkley, like what a year, right? Like he could break Terrell Davis's record of playoff rushing yards, and he's an unbelievable year. He's a dynamic element that they didn't have the last time they played. I think this is going to be really, really close. I see it going two ways. So I'll give you like the narrative prediction. I see if it's a close game, I see Kansas City in the fourth, squeaking by, making the three-peat. But I also feel like if you watch the tape of the Buccaneers when they beat the Chiefs, that defense of Tampa Bay had such pressure. They control the line of scrimmage. They were able to get big plays on offense. They were able to run the football. If that happens, like I could see the Eagles winning potentially by like 2 or 3 scores.
Yeah, I think it's all about our defense, actually. I mean, Saquon absolutely has got to score. We need to score points. But I think if the defense isn't there, it's over. Right. Defense shows up and they do what they do. Jalen Carter, Brandon Graham might be back. Who knows?
That's a great story, too.
Right.
That's a great story.
I think they do it. But we will see. This is obviously airing before the Super Bowl. So we'll see. We'll have results for that Monday. And thank you so much, Dr. Sterenzak. This was so impressive.
Yeah, that was, it's useless knowledge.
I can't even talk about it. That was so impressive. Well, we hope to have you back again for something else, some other useless knowledge maybe one day.
Absolutely, man. You want to talk 80s, 90s? I'm your guy.
80s, 90s. That's our time. All right. Well, thanks so much. Thanks so much. And go Birds.
Go Birds.